just move this, right?
You can just display your team last, so don't start introducing your team as you start. Remember, every second counts.
Good morning. Yeah, my name is Bernard Owori. I'm the team lead for Mula Watoto. And we are bringing nutrition to every phone, every home. Our project is aligned with SDG 2, SDG 3, and SDG 10. And we are fighting for child nutrition equity. And as you see from this, we are targeting primary caregivers of children under 5. Those are young mothers and parents. And our personnel, we are looking at a 28-year-old mother who's having their 3rd child, and they are admitted at pediatric unit at the hospital. And this child is having severe acute malnutrition. And why is that so? This parent has been feeding their child on trial and error, and this child gets ill. They lost their 1st child, and they even almost lost their 2nd child to the same thing. Why? Because they're not accessing the right information on how to feed their children. And that problem is not only with that mother. In Uganda alone, 1 in 3 children are stunted, and 2.4 million children under 5. That is the real big. That's really a very big amount of children to be having that statistics, where we have half of all children being anemic in our population. And at our teaching hospital here, over 35% of admissions in the pediatric unit are related to malnutrition alone, with 44% of children under 5 dying every year due to just malnutrition. This statistics not only in Uganda, globally, 82 million children under 5 are malnourished. There are current gaps. There are data costs. There is English only and smartphone dependency to the current solutions that try to provide information on how to feed children. And even with our population, the patient-doctor ratio, realize that actually our population is overstretched, the health workers are overstretched. With there being few tools that are culturally relevant. You find that, say, in our region where you have people know Runyankore, Rukiga, and they can't access English, and you find that most information is actually provided in a way that is not contextualized for these caregivers to actually access information that they need for their children. And that's why we are building Mula Watoto, which is a dual platform that contains an application and integrates in USSD and SMS, bulk SMS, whereby even someone in an underserved community, like Isinjiro in Ishaka, they can access this information through their basic phone. You just dial in and log into the USSD, and you can access the information on how to feed your child. Even someone has their smartphone, like most of us here, you can download the application, integrate it in, and you're able to access information on how to feed your child. We are looking at planned AI integration, AI personalization, and AI translation, so that the content that is in English, you can always translate to Runyankore, to Swahili, to Luganda, and this information reaches a caregiver in their community. So that's what we're looking at. Information is there, it's not contextualized. We are bringing it down to the last mile person. And this is our value proposition. We are looking at how we can reach any phone, any village, how it can be inclusive and scalable. That is having multilingual information, offline access, and culturally relevant. And then I talked about the platform access already. And then I'll look at the market opportunity for this project that we are doing. Currently, the target is 16 million caregivers across East Africa. And we are starting with Uganda, 7 million alone, in Uganda alone. And here we are looking at first piloting at our teaching hospital, Mbara Regional Referral Hospital. 1 minute, thank you. And so this is how we shall implement through bootstrapping, freemium model, and sponsored content. And that is our team. We have built a team across 4 universities. There are 2 team members who are at Mbara University, that is me. And then you'll see Gideon Mukuye here, that is the student. And then we have students across universities. We have a law student. We have an IT student. We have students at UCU who are doing nutrition. And this shows how carrier these people are, and they can actually execute to bring this platform to life. Yeah, so this is what we are doing, and this is the team that we're working with. The Dunin Dushpande Queen's Innovation Center at Queen's University that is offering mentorship across that. Yep. Yeah, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, over to you, our judges.
Thank you, Atoto. Okay. I'm looking at those mothers that do not have smartphones.
Yes.
What alternatives do you have for them?
Actually, I talked about that earlier. We are looking at how it's there. We'll see the multi-platform access. I talked about the fact that we are looking at reaching the last mile caregiver. You have your smartphone, well and good. You can access the web. Your PC, you can access the application. Even someone with a basic phone, we can reach them through the USSD codes. You dial, say, all of us here use mobile money, right? Yes, the same way you dial 165 hash to access mobile money on MTN. So there is an integration with a USSD where you can actually dial in the code. You put in the first prompt and maybe asks you that, how old is your child? Maybe what's the current, and then they give you feeding advice based on how your child is presenting.
I'm looking
on a
at
basic
having
phone.
maybe alternatives
Yes.
of reaching the local woman, my mother now.
Okay.
Or I mean my sister now, who is very poor, deep in Chitogosi.
All right, thank you.
Because on the phone there are those even, in fact when you look at those people who are feeding his children poorly, I mean working on a phone to get information may be very hard. And it is the target, I believe that is your target.
Yes.
Not people, definitely when you see someone with a smartphone, most probably is feeding the child very well, most probably.
Okay.
But a deep woman there, how are you reaching him so that this information can easily reach and she can actually feed the child very well?
All right, thank you for that. My colleague, please just move closer this side. So now that's actually where this comes in.
Can you note down the questions?
Yes.
Please? And let's have other questions from other judges.
All right, I'll just take it in. Maybe other judges would ask.
What are other alternatives that are already in place? How do they access information?
Okay. Any other question from another judge? All right, I'll answer those two. So starting with the first one, last mile. In our methodology, we have different phases here. We talked, there is volunteer recruitment and onboarding. We are looking at how we can actually bring even the students on board, nutrition students, medical students, and they out up as nutrition ambassadors. And so from that, there is content, co-content library development, and survey tools. So we have these volunteers come on board, and then we can do the hospital-based education. That's one way to reach them. And then community outreach. Now that also will reach that last mile caregiver and also help them to now adopt this technology. And then the components, the SMS, the pilot, and the feedback. Yes, that is to the first question.
My question is,
Yes.
how are they accessing information right now?
Yeah, I was first responding to the first judge. Then to your question, how are they accessing now? Mostly they come to the hospital, like when you go to the pediatric unit, there are charts on the walls on, say if you go to Natasha ward right now, there are charts there on how to feed your child. But then most times this comes in too late. By the time a caregiver from Messenger comes here, they're already having a malnourished child who it's already, they're already sick. So we're looking at how we can present this information to them where they are before they reach the hospital. Okay. Yes.
Lastly, to me, maybe it's about the benefit, because we are now making money.
Yes.
We are looking at how we'll be able to give that money.
We have a big market. At the moment, in Uganda alone, we have 7 million.
What's the target?
Yes.
Because I'm looking at the target. Where are you targeting, particularly in Uganda? And where do we get these people who are going to give us the startup, the 5,000, correct, so that it is easy? You see, when you are making business,
yes,
it must be very easy for you to actually sell the idea, and you are selling a product or service, and someone is willing to offer.
Yes.
So that target of yours, is it willing to pay 5,000?
Yes.
Is it even able?
All right. Maybe we have a big.
I'm not yet from this.
All right, we have a bigger market span. In Uganda alone, there are 7 million, and it cuts across from a low-level caregiver in the village to someone in the urban region. Like the one who has the smartphone will subscribe to the 10,000. And then someone who's using a basic phone, they will subscribe to USSD at 5,000. And then we're also looking at the ad revenue. Like there's an organization we're already partnering with, or we are bringing on board really. It's not yet a partnership, we're bringing on board. Like where they already make nutrition food. So like now that there is also that bit of affiliate and ad revenue, where we don't provide the food yet, we provide information. So the ad revenue, the food that someone buys through the site, they get some revenue from that too. And through those different models, we are able to be sustainable. I don't know if that's what you wanted.
Okay, are we? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Muro wa watoto. Well
All right.
done.
Thank you.
I hope you are taking note of the comments.
Yes.
Okay. Let's now have the second team. That is avocado oil. Please walk to the stage. You have 5 minutes. Whenever you're ready, you can start.
All right, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. So my name is Ahulila Miracle, and we are Team Avocado Oil. What is the problem? The problem is we want to realize that there are increased health complications in that field of the cardiovascular diseases and obesity. And all these arise as a result of consumption of these unhealthy fats and oils that we use daily in our homes. To support that, we have the number of people that suffer or battle with these cardiovascular diseases. We have 1 million deaths per year as a result of these cardiovascular diseases. 46% of them are adults, they have hypertension, and only approximately 7% have it under control. In Uganda, we have around 27,121 deaths. That was as per 2021, and with 716 cases per 100,000 people. So it's a very big problem that we have to address. What is the solution? We say no. We have the product, we have the raw materials. In September 2021, Uganda flagged off the first container of avocado oil for export. We are like, no, let's extract this natural oil and we give it to our Ugandans. So we are giving you the avocado cooking oil to solve the cardiovascular related complications. This has the natural healthy fats which are essential for the body. So that is the solution that we bring on table. Who is our customer persona? Who are we targeting? We are targeting this person that is health conscious. Many of these have been using coconut oil, olive oil. Most of these are imported and they are very expensive. We bring in a cheap alternative of this locally extracted and natural avocado oil. And we can channel them through the supermarkets. We have the restaurants, we have the nutrition centers, and I think Mula or Toto, you can actually incorporate our product on your platform so that we work together. Urban households and all that. Then my friend will take you through the production costs as we continue.
So these are our production costs. We have the avocado that we use to make the avocado oil, packaging, labeling, labor and transportations. Then we have where our revenue comes in from. It comes from direct sales of avocado cooking oils, then hair oil sales, then some of our value-added products are detergents. That is it.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Konyogo Joel, and I'm going to take you through customer feedback we have and experience report we have had throughout the whole of this week, because we have been conducting some fieldwork and we have been able to get some feedbacks from our intended customers. Now, customer feedback, some of them we are complaining about the price concern. Find that our avocado oil is we had dirty package when we are selling it at 8,000, and most of them were like, for us we can't afford that. There was also color. They are complaining about color. If at all you are going to use it for cooking, the color is not attracting someone for cooking. Then there was also they also wanted free samples. If at all to use your product, you give me a free sample. I first try it out. If then I get interested, then I can contact you. Then another feedback was about the sales. Yeah, for the sales experience, we had some flyers, and of course we had made some samples that we are giving out. And then some of the customers were giving us what? Okay, 1 minute remaining. Next step, increasing production so as to cater for the orders and the customer demands. Then more research and addition of products like the jelly and mosquito repellent. Since our avocado oil is multi-purpose, we are looking forward to adding some value. For example, for the jelly, making more research on how we can better our product. We're also looking forward to acquiring a machine, because we have been making our avocado oil manually with our free hands. We are looking forward to getting a machine like a cold press so that we can make the vast quantities of our avocado oil in a single day. And this is our production. This is our team composition. This is Faith. I'm the one here, and this is Miracle, and our different activities.
Okay. Thank you, Team Avocado Oil. I wish you can get a more creative name for your product. But thank you so much. Let's hear from our judges.
Thank you, Team Avocado, and thank you for identifying a problem. I believe, I agree with you, that indeed there is a cardiovascular disease. The cardiovascular diseases are attacking us. I have one concern though, that in your target, the people whom we think are going to target are the corporate ones. So you think the non-corporate ones will not be having that problem, or you think they may not benefit in terms of money?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other question?
I think my comment is, thank you so much. You really can show that the problem is there, and I can see the solution. You need to work on your revenues and the affordability of the product.
Okay.
I'll concur with her that you need to look for a unique name. Not only avocado. You can include in avocado, but you need to think more to get a name that attracts, and all you will move. We thank you.
Probably, did you also find out whether there are other organizations, especially dealing with the natural herb, that are working on this very problem?
And what are you doing better than them?
Okay, you're done. All right, please go ahead and respond.
I've written down questions. To begin with, the question that's about the target market. Yes, we are still developing, and right now we are producing only the avocado oil and a little of the hair oil. But in one of our next steps, we identified one as additional products. This avocado oil can produce nice jelly and mosquito repellent. And the product actually, for example, the residue of the pulp contains some sodium lauryl sulfate, which is a component used to make detergents. So all these products that we add on try to supplement on the cost of production so that we can look at reducing the price to fit everyone at large. Yeah, but the reason why we're looking at corporate people, these are our early adopters. Early adopters, the person that will buy this thing at 5,000. Because if you go to the mother in the village and you're like, this cooking oil is 5,000, she might not buy. But later with time, after we have increased the production, we can reduce on that. For example, an avocado is 500. But I believe if you're buying 100 of them, a farmer will not give you at 500. He will give you like at 300. So you can also incorporate that, and then you reduce on the cost of that bottle. Then the next question of the revenue streams, I think I've also answered that in that. We have looked at increasing our revenue streams by adding products like the jelly. Actually, we realized from our research, we realized that this avocado oil can be used as an extract for rosemary. And this rosemary oil can be used as a mosquito repellent. So this oil is used to extract the rosemary oil, and the two can act as a mosquito. So if you were to incorporate those two in a jelly, you'll smear yourself, have a nice skin with the vitamin E from the avocado, and you have no mosquito bites when you come for grapes at campus.
Okay.
We want to know what is already in existence and how you're better than them.
Okay.
What alternatives do we have now?
Right now, the alternatives we have palm oil, of which a liter is around 60,000 to 80, the range. It's very, very expensive. The second alternative we have is the the olive oil. We have olive oil, coconut oil. Those are some of the natural vegetable oils on market, of which they are very, very expensive. Someone can't afford. So we bring in a very cheap alternative, which is very natural. We actually don't add anything. Very, very natural. So very healthy, very natural, and affordable.
And another advantage we have that the raw materials are locally available. For the coconuts, we may not find a very reasonable plantation for coconut, but avocado farming, more especially this species, its farming is increasing rapidly in Uganda. And as he discussed later, like the Uganda was more interested in exporting these raw avocados, yet we can develop this idea of making our oil and we export the more valuable product.
Maybe lastly, I know we don't have time, but I felt there should have been, or I skipped it, where the cost of production of this oil, and then what you expect to earn, so that we can see what the difference is in terms of profit.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So we actually, that's what we did on, I think, was it around day 2 or day 1?
Day 2.
We constructed a table, though it would look too ambiguous for the presentation, whereby we outlined how much is one avocado, how much is that bottle.
Do that, you are wasting time.
Okay.
Just say avocado is this much,
Okay.
and we are using this batch, and when we get 100 avocado, we shall get this oil costs this, that's what we want to hear.
Thank you very much. An avocado, we priced it at 500 shillings, and 300 fruits of avocado produce 10 liters of oil. 300 fruits of avocado oil produce 10 liters of oil. And if you're to purchase this bottle, an empty bottle, it's at 400 shillings. It's at 400 shillings. And this is a 100 milliliter bottle. A 100 milliliter bottle. So those 10 liters of oil can fit in how many bottles are those?
I think, let's simplify it.
Yes.
I think you are telling us you already had that much as they present it, okay? Now you may not actually explain it the way we want it, but we have understood that you actually have it, okay? In order not to waste time, I think let's just appreciate that.
Yeah, the cost of production, actually, we highlighted it here. This is our cost of production, considering everything, the overheads and everything. It is 4,375, and the price is 8,000.
Ah, yeah. Thank you.
So how will the clients you're targeting get to know about your product?
One, maybe I can answer with the few, and then my colleague can add on. One, we are looking at advertisement. We are looking at advertisement. where we shall create online.
First, because the 3 minutes allocated to the judges are done.
We have this TikTok where these days everyone is on TikTok. We have other, of course, after the development, we can even move on to the radios. We chip into the radios and we tell them about the healthy benefits of our oil and how it is going to help them to. Actually, most people have left oils. They eat food that is not fried because of the problems of the palm oil, the manufactured one. So I believe this is a very better alternative for them. Yeah.
Well done. Thank you. Thank you for owning your product. Okay. Let's have the third team. Taisha, we need the presentation up for poultry pop boost. Pep boost. Okay, whenever you're ready, team poultry pep boost. You have 5 minutes. Whenever you're ready, you can start.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
I am Nacho Irene from Poultry Pep Boost. The problem we are solving is high mortality rates. About 40 to 60% of the poultry birds in Uganda annually, they die because of weak immunity. So when the diseases come, these birds die. This is from Food and Agriculture Organization 2024. And overdependence on antibiotic boosters. 83.5% of poultry medication is from antibiotic boosters. And this information we got it from Uganda Veterinary Study 2024. Now the solution to that problem, we came up with a poultry pep boost, which is a natural immune booster. It is 100% natural booster. The ingredients which we use red pepper, garlic, ginger, and aloe vera. From red pepper, we extract capsaicin, which stimulates appetite of birds. Then from aloe vera, we extract asmanine, which promotes the gut health of birds. And from garlic, allicin, which is a natural antibiotic, improves on immune system of the bird. And ginger, we extract gingerose, which is anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. The customer persona, we are looking at the poultry farmer. And this poultry farmer is in the age group of 25 to 55 and is a middle income earner. Where do we find this customer? At the poultry farms like Swahili Poultry Suppliers and Rachasha Farm Enterprises. We can find this customer there. This is the cost of production per 20 liters. We are listing that for production of 20 liters, the item we use, the quantity, the unit cost, and the total cost. When we are producing 20 liters, the total cost which we incur is 461,900 shillings. But out of 20 liters, we get these bottles. These bottles, out of 20 liters, we can get 200 bottles out of the 20 liters. Now the pricing of this product, we sell it at 5,000. But when you are producing only one, the cost incurred, it is 2,309.5. The feedback we got from the customers, they were telling us that to use the colored circuits when we are packaging this and increase on the production to meet the demand. Then the packaging materials are too small for someone who needs to purchase in large quantity. Then we start to certify our product. Then the sales experience, we met 10 customers and one customer didn't accept the product because it is not certified. Then the next step, we are looking at to increase on the production by 20% per month. Then use of different sized packaging materials to meet those customers who need in large quantities. Then getting certification from regulatory bodies. And this is the team composition.
Okay, well done.
Well done.
Top boost. Over to our judges.
Let's go back to our problem. So what is your target group? I want to know the scope that you're planning to cover for the start. Whom are you targeting? Where exactly? The geographical scope? What is your target?
Mainly we are targeting these poultry farmers who are in the village, and for them they don't have access to these synthetic antibiotics. Now when we make this product, which is a natural booster, first of all it is at a low cost, so it will be affordable to them to use in order to boost on the immunity of their birds.
Okay, so which area are you looking at? That you say, I am planning to start with this area in this Uganda because of this.
Okay, thank you. This is Amajuka Nevis, part of this team. So, for the region we are targeting first to introduce our product is Western region to boost, because by the statistics in Western region, the poultry farming is still low because most of the farmers in the local villages, they don't access those synthetic antibiotics, which are very expensive. So by introducing our product, we are going to introduce it to various places in the villages so that those farmers can get to know our product and the benefit. By that, we are reducing the mortality rate and increasing poultry production in Western region.
So you're planning to introduce a solution where there is no problem, because if we don't have poultry in Western Uganda, so where are they going to use it?
We have them.
But you're saying it is not there. It is small. There. So I thought your target would be where maybe they have poultry on a larger scale, and you start from there.
The poultry is there, like now, like these farms which we outlined are within Western Uganda and are in Mbarara. So the poultry farms are there. So, and this thing, the mortality rate mainly occurs seasonal. Now, like when it occurs, at times these farmers will be discouraged to continue with the production. But if we introduce our product, it will encourage them to continue with the production, because our product, the main aim is to improve on the immune system of the birds, meaning that these birds will not be affected by these diseases. If there is an outbreak, they will not die completely.
Now, thank you. From what he presented, I actually had the same. Like you said, in Western Uganda, there's no much poultry farming, okay? From what I understand, if you have to do business, you would have first made research and say probably in Bukedia, there is a lot of poultry farming.
And they are dying.
You are achieving two targets. One is that you are helping the farmers and you're also earning. That's what I understood from her.
Mine is also about money, because we know there is a lot of antibiotics, very many outside.
Yes.
And on the marketing point of view, what are you doing different to make sure you convince farmers to actually divert from what they have been using to yours? What are those marketing channels or strategies are you putting in place to make sure you convince this farmer not to use the over independence, what they have been depending on, to the alternatives, which is local?
First of all,
Convincing a farmer.
our product, when we looked at pricing, we looked at the competitors' price. Our pricing is low compared to compared to those products these farmers are using. So the farmer can go in for our product
because of the price.
Yeah, to reduce on the cost. And ours, at least for it, when you're using it, it does not affect the ecosystem. Like some.
For you already know that yours is the best. So I want you to convince the other farmer to make sure that he diverts from what he or she has always used to yours. Because you, of course, by the time you make this, you are the best.
Yes.
So how do you divert them?
And maybe to start with, what are other alternatives on market you've researched about that you plan to outcompete?
The first, premixes. These are the additives which they mix in the feeds. It's what we
Can we know your competitors? Who are your competitors on the market? And what are you planning to do better than them, or what are you doing already?
You take note. If you don't know, note it down. And I think that question of your competitors, it helps you to understand once you know them, how you're going to outbeat them or outcompete them.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think their competitors are more about people dealing, like also producing natural products like you. Okay, have you answered all questions? Oh, yes? Have you responded to all questions?
No.
Yes. Have you answered all our questions?
Yes.
It's okay.
Okay, thank you. Well done. All right. Let's have the next team, which is Gen Organic Insecticide. You have 5 minutes. Whenever you're ready, start. Are you ready to start?
Yes.
Karen, are you ready to shine?
Good afternoon.
This is Gent organic insecticide, and our insecticide, the picture is here well shown. We have this type, which is a liquid and a crystal form. Our problem statement is we are focusing on the toxicity that is caused by most of the insecticides which are synthesized, which are manufactured using chemicals, and these ones are not friendly to the environment. Basing on the status of WHO or World Health Organization, the estimated population of 385 million cases face acute insecticide poisoning, and this occurs globally, each resulting to the approximate figures of 11,000 deaths annually. And another problem is public health threat, as cockroaches and mosquitoes plus bed bugs impact millions of households. Then another one is high risk demographic that includes low-income families, the people who rent in apartments, and aging in different age groups, like from 25 to 60. Then, what is our solution? Our solution is minimizing the toxicity caused by the inorganic insecticides, as you well know that these chemically manufactured insecticides are unfriendly to the environment. So us, as Jet Organic Insecticide, we are introducing to you an organic insecticide that is friendly to the environment, that will be consisting of less impacts to the biodiversity. And another thing is emphasizing that the environment is friendly, as I've said. Then another one is we are emphasizing on promotion of good hygiene and sanitation, as it is effectively as we are effectively controlling bed bugs and cockroaches. Everyone can witness that most of the households which consists of bed bugs can make you to dislike your property. For example, beds and mattresses, and you end up burning them. So us, as Gent Organic Insecticide, we are bringing a product that will solve this issue. Within 2 days, it will be effective. Then another one is the customer persona, as we are focusing on a mother, an urban mother, who is having children in a boarding school, who later turn after the term and bring bed bugs in the house. Then another category we are focusing on are the renters and tenants in old buildings and densely populated urban areas. Then another one is boarding schools, especially those that use wooden beds. Then another one is cost and revenue streams, as you can easily see fixed costs, which include saucepans and labor. Variable costs and those ones, detergent, cloves, which we usually use in production. Marketing and advertising, we use stickers and designing. Then for another one is the production costs are here, which we used to manufacture the products we are taking the field. These were the customer feedbacks we got, as most of the people liked the liquid form of the insecticide, as they were like the crystal form insecticide is expensive, though it is difficult to apply compared to this one of spraying. this is our team.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, over to you, our judges.
Maybe you would tell us about the profit. I saw the costs, but I didn't see the profit on each of the units. If you can actually tell us so that we know that you are going to be rich
Okay.
in a very short time.
These are the costs we incurred when we are preparing to go in the field. That was yesterday, but we went to the field yesterday. So these were the costs we incurred, and they were totaling to 40,500 shillings. And then, when to give you the output we got after coming from the field, we had the output of 46,000.
Gentlemen, how practical is that? Because we would love to see maybe like you see this unit, you say this has maybe 500 males, like the other friends of yours presented. You have maybe 200, you get a unit,
Okay.
200 liters, we get out of this we have this profit.
So
just that break.
What I can
So
tell
that
you,
we convince us that the business you are going to embrace, assume you are the first, you are going to be making money.
so when we are to
Can
produce,
you note down the questions?
Yes.
Let's have all the questions from the judges and comments.
Thank you so much. I wish to appreciate your flyer. I should have also said the same comment to the other two groups also for having these flyers. They are a bit appealing. When I looked at this, I was interested in seeing exactly what these guys are talking about. The same to you. When I look at the target insects, in my mind, if I have them at home, I would immediately want to run for your product, okay?
Yes.
But now why I got confused is here. Because when I buy Doom, you know Doom?
yes,
I'll take it home and the insects will die. Okay?
yes,
At some point, you brought it out very well that yours is more organic than Doom. Now, as the person who intends to buy from you, I would want to know, because me, when I take Doom home, I spray the insects, they die. How can I tell, as an ignorant person, that Doom is not organic, yet yours is organic? That's difference. And that's what I think that's what your program should be. That Doom is not organic, yours is organic. Your problem is not about killing these insects. The insects are already being killed by Doom. You understand?
yeah. So what I can talk
Any
about.
other comments or questions?
Yeah, I love your persona, and it brings out the problem and the target market you're targeting.
Yes.
But then I would love to see it more in your problem, because the problem is not coming out so well. Can you go back a little bit? It is not reflecting. It is general. I don't see how the other persona comes in here. Yet somebody should look at the problem and know that exactly there is a problem before I even go into details of your presentations. So if you can find a way to at least have a statement that reflects the target group. For example, the students who come back from the school, we know that that's where big bags are.
Yes.
So we want to see it reflected in your problem.
Maybe lastly from me is about this. Myself is a banana farmer. And I just wanted you to give me the alternative for this. And even show me how this one works. I would get interested and even start buying from you. Because all over, this disease has been a problem and has no alternative. Are there alternatives that are working on this? And how is yours working?
Okay, thank you. According to our project,
You tried to hide it behind.
that is our future prospect project.
Hey.
Yeah. So I would like to answer this lady that for the problem, bed bugs attack especially schools. And we visited a certain school days before, and they told us of how they used it to affect them. Like they used it. They used it.
It's okay. It's okay. I was just giving feedback about your problem. You don't have to, because you already explained it so well in your persona. So I understand.
I also wanted to answer that gentleman here. The unit production of like one this liter of it's 9,000. Like the money we incur to produce this alone, and then the money, the amount we sell it is 15,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you answered all
Another
the questions?
defense I have is that the advantage with our products is that when you're applying it to control bed control bed bugs, you can use it at any time. For the synthesized drugs, you can spray, then you don't sleep in that room because it has a bad smell and it can even suffocate you. But this one, it has less repelling effect that affects the human respiratory system compared to that of the insects. It is more effective with the insects.
So how will you get them to your clients? How would you plan to get them to your clients?
We can, for example, for the urban mother, we can go to marketplaces, because yesterday we went to Central Market and we were moving from stall to stall, and they really appreciate it. Then for the schools, our gatekeeper can be the channel through which we enter the school and then maybe meet the head teacher and talk to him and introduce our product.
Okay. Thank you. Well done. Let's clap for them. Okay. Well done, Jet Organic Insecticide. Let's now have the next team, which is aloe vera natural organic capsule. Okay, you have 5 minutes. Deliver your presentation.
I'm called Rubura Eric, Principal Investigator of aloe vera natural organic capsules for immune boosting and constipation relief. Incubated at Pharmabiotrack Production Unit, Mbara University of Science and Technology. So we came up with that innovation, and the problem statement: Uganda's population faces significant health complications attributed to immunity deficiencies with a national prevalence of 5.9%. Constipation impacts 15 to 30% of Uganda's population attributed to diet inactivity. Uganda Demographic and Health Survey 2022. Market gap. Although aloe vera is widely recognized for its health benefits, there is no prominent aloe vera natural organic capsules that targets both immune health and constipation. Solution. Our aloe vera natural organic capsules, THA 1346, already approved by the NDA, addresses these gaps by offering a natural, effective, and affordable solution that complies with the regulatory standards of the product, and even there is a NDA notification letter.
Okay, my name is Moses Semwanga, and I'm going to take you through our customer persona. So we took an example of individuals. We used those two names as representatives. We have Sarah and David, and they are between the ages of 20 and 60. These people are office workers, and they are small business owners.
You have only 5 minutes. I think you need to rush through your presentation.
Okay. These people are freelancers, they are bankers, and they are in the middle income and the high income status. So those are some of the channels we are going to reach those people through the social media and awareness meetings with professional health providers. So those are some of the That is our production costs. And we have the packaging and the ingredients. We didn't want to include the specific values of the ingredients just for company, for specific purposes of the company. So the administrative costs will take 30% of the other costs, which is 2,100 added to the 7,000, totaling to 9,100. So we had feedback with our customers, and we were told to conduct awareness meetings with them and also with prominent medical influencers, because these people, they are trusted in the society. So this will increase trust with our product, and they explain how it works for them. They also told us that our product is affordable and it can really be purchased. So they advise us to improve the packaging and also to make partnerships with international companies. So our next step is to validate product market fit. Now, how is this going to be done? So first of all, we have to do repeat, they are called repeat purchases. You know the repeat purchases, how many customers have consistently bought the product. And we also have to know the effectiveness and the side effects of the product. We also need to monitor compliance and the safety. This is through the NDA inspections and the other regulatory bodies. We also need to improve our packaging, increase awareness, and build a repeat revenue system. Revenue system, since constipation is a recurring problem. So this is our team. It's comprised of Mr. Eric, I, Moses Semwanga, and Mr. Tuguma. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Judges, please.
Looking at your problem statement, is the problem only in Uganda?
You know, examples begin from near to far. We have not yet captured the market here, and all of the sales and feedback are done from the region.
I mean, when you go back to your problem, we see it starting from Uganda.
Currently, it is starting from Uganda according to our budget plan.
So I think the problem, I don't know how, I'm very sure they've told you about how you come up with a problem from the global perspective up to narrowing it to Uganda and see to what extent do we have it here in Uganda and the target group that you're planning to, that you're targeting. So, and what is your target group? Because I see, yes, it is organic, it is a natural medicine, I may say. So what is your target group?
My target group,
Maybe we can have questions
let's
noted
have
down,
questions,
and
yes.
then maybe you answer at the same time.
my target
Mine, hold on, mine is related to her, but are you trying to segment your market, make sure that much as it is the whole Uganda, because when we start with the whole of Uganda, basically you may not easily reach to everyone. Yeah. So what system are you using? Because I would look at, myself, mine is just an advice. Maybe you could be having better answers of segmenting your market and say, we are starting with Western Uganda that are having this big problem, according to your research, or we are starting with the eastern part or not. So what have you done to make sure that maybe have you segmented your market, or you have decided to just move in the whole of Uganda?
And these challenges, to add on what he's saying, these challenges must be common in a particular age group, if I may say. So you might have to look out where these challenges manifested mostly that will inform your target group for the start.
Okay. Mr. Erastus, question?
Mine is almost there. I was trying to imagine probably this the deficiencies in immunity or the constipation, does it depend on what somebody eats? Should we say people who cover eat takuri, therefore for that matter they are the ones with the problem? Where do you find that problem, maybe it could be one of the research areas. As you try to treat us, find where that problem is common.
Okay. Please
Thank
go
you so
ahead
much.
and respond quickly.
The target group, we target the patients from 20 to 60 years. And most of them are office workers, people who live in urban areas.
That is the range of the population, right?
Yeah.
Of your customers.
Yeah.
But where are you segmenting yourselves? Are you targeting the whole country, or you are targeting particular area?
We are targeting the whole country.
Where, like what he said, you may find that because of Bitakuri, Kawale has most of that problem. Because of Mogo, maybe the northern part has. You know, that's what we are trying to.
Most
so that
especially,
you can actually get your set.
Most especially with constipation, we target the cattle corridor areas.
Okay.
Because you know with the milk.
You are now talking.
Because you know with milk, milk takes 2 hours for digestion and even meat. Yes. So the digestion is likely not take place properly within our customers.
That's what we wanted from your research.
Okay, thank you very much.
Have you tried to find out what other people, what they are using now to solve that
The
problem?
alternatives.
The alternatives?
Yes, there are alternatives like herbal teas. There is senna glycoside. There is senna leaves. Then they use bioscodile. Others depend on fruits.
And how is yours different from them?
This one, it is unique because it has got a double advantage of relieving constipation at the same time boosting immunity, and moreover it is organic.
Okay, have you responded to all questions?
The particular, the deficiency, the constipation, how do they exist in persons? The immunity is due to illnesses, and even people who are low immunity is due to illnesses, infections, and even people who are on medication all the time. With constipation, it is poor.
Thank you. Let's have the next team, which is SurveyMat, the research guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
How old are you?
Ni miaka 17.
He has said he's 27 years. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nakalema Mariam.
I'm Journey Amanya.
Let me tell you a short story about Akelo, one of the local researchers in Western Uganda. Akelo manages transcriptions and translations. She collects data and she likes clean data. She also ensures collected data is ready for analysis, but she has a problem. She spends a lot of time cleaning this research, and at times agents capture wrong translations. We have the solution. SurveyMat, a tool used in collecting data, a form in the field, is here for you. We are not just collecting data, we are helping teams turn local audio data into something they can actually use.
Why is SurveyMat? Yes, other tools are offline, but SurveyMat is offline, but providing audio and at a higher rate, right? SurveyMat provides clean output and ready for analysis, while other tools give output but not ready for analysis. The initial setup cost, it's cutting out some things. The initial setup costs, it's $158, having app hosting, app store setup, domain, and all the other costs. Market strategy, we intend to use the Mbari University market base, researchers from Mbari University first, and then expand. And then we have walk-ins from to offices, so that we can actually find these people. The customer feedback that we have as of now, that yes, SurveyMat will actually work, but it has to actually work the way they feel like. It shouldn't be like other AI-powered platforms. It should be tailored to locals. But yes, we have the solution. It's targeting so many other languages. There are 31 languages, but right now we are focusing on Western Uganda. The next steps, we intend to launch our application so soon and have it tested by researchers. Our team, it's Nakalima Miriam, the CEO and co-founder, and then me, Jeremy Mamanya, the CTO, Chief Technical Officer, and co-founder. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Money, money, money. Money, money.
Money.
How are you intending to get money out of this? I don't see cash. I don't see instant cash, gentlemen and ladies.
Yeah, the pricing model, only that our slides are broken down. The pricing model, I can elaborate. We have a free plan for normal basic use, like other tools, though they limit you to 5,000 forms and 1 GB of space. But we're saying, yes, you can use it, but then limited, free of charge. We have a basic model for small teams and $10 per month, yeah? But what about if you don't want per month? We have enterprise solution of per use, pay as you use, yeah? And we are ranging it between $50 and $100 because yes, resources are available, but we are not getting to use them. So that's why we are pricing that low to $50 and $100 for their custom research.
If someone gave me $3,000 today, your team, and wants you to make money in 1 year, do you think you'll have made a profit?
Yeah, because we need only 10.
Do you think you'll have got customers to pay you back?
Yeah, and so many. We only need 10 users on basic plan to have a break even, to go beyond the $150.
Okay. Who are your competitors?
It's Kobo Collect, but it's not tailored to local research, yeah? And its research, capturing audio limits you to 10 minutes per month. And transcription in Kobo Collect is heavier and not reliable because they are using models from the UK to transcribe Rushiga, yeah? That's not reliable. But you are using available data, available resources in Uganda that were launched very few years ago to do the modern transcription.
So how do you intend to sell your product? How shall we get to know about your product?
Yes, we had a go-to-market strategy. Yeah, on those platforms. So if you have your catchy phrases, your catchy videos.
Okay, thank you, Team SurveyMat. Well done. Let's have the next team, which is Health Connect. Health Connect.
Good, very good, fair, 1 at 5.
Whenever you're ready, you can start.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ahimisi Werigan, and this team Health Connect. So, millions of it's like in many developing countries, including Uganda, millions of people with a percentage of 60 to 70 struggle to get access to quality health care. This is not because there are no qualified doctors or specialists, but it's due to the time to access or get a doctor, the costs which include transport costs and consultation fees, then also the distance due to uneven distribution of health centers and health workers in some areas. There is also fragmentation. There is fragmentation of medical records, and due to diagnosis and accessing different health centers, which causes, all right, the solution, Health Connect. With Health Connect, you describe your symptoms, then get matched to a verified doctor and consult via a video in under 15 minutes. Or you do that on your smartphone or computer. Then, other features, there is an AI symptom checker with an instant triage. This one urgently, knows your urgency level. When you describe your symptoms, it will give you an urgency level, then match you. If you need instant or urgent attention, you'll be matched to a verified doctor. Since it's also location-based, it will bring you doctors or health centers that are near your area, even if you've traveled from one place to another. There is also your video consultation. Then centralized health records to solve the other problem of fragmentation. Then, no need for cash. You can pay via mobile money. Then, who is buying? Our customer persona. We have a name Sala, a marketing executive, and this lady is centered in urban, then is a chronic patient. So these are her pain points. She has no time to wait in the queues just to see a doctor, even for a small consultation. She usually gets postponed visits, which delays or worsens her condition. Then medical records are scattered since she accesses many clinics. Then she needs speed since she's an executive, marketing executive, so she does a lot of work. She's a busy lady. Then she needs reliability and convenience to access the healthcare in her time of convenience. Then our earlier doctors, they are busy urban professionals which value time, and they no need to wait for at the hospital. Then they take 7 youths which are comfortable with mobile application and technology, then mobile payments. The parents with young children who need quick, reliable advice without hospital visits. Then the patients with chronic diseases who need frequently to check up, then without travel. Then how we spend and how we earn. The revenue streams. We are planning, according to the survey we made, many are willing to pay per consultation. Then there are others who are willing to subscribe to get the full access to all features. Then pharmacy and lab partnerships, they are also willing according to the survey. Then the corporate packages. Then the cost areas, we have tech infrastructures, the app devs, servers, video and database system, the hosting, then doctor network, revenue to share with verified doctors per consult. Then, all right.
Okay, thank you. You can display the team. Then we have questions from the judges.
You give them one side. They want to give the wrong slide. Yeah, but they are the team.
So tell us who are your competitors and what is so unique about your product?
For the competitors, we have Mediloop. For example, for Mediloop, they use WhatsApp basically. Yes, they also help you keep track of your medical records, but you have no control over them because for you to be able to see your medical records, first of all, you have to first send them your medical ID, then they have to check, then return it back to you. That's one thing. Then the next thing is that we have an AI symptom triage. What are we avoiding? Is that if you have symptoms, you put them into the system, it will try to diagnose your problems, then it will link you to a doctor who is most probably going to help you with that problem. What do they do for them? You have to contact the doctor. Then you explain your symptoms. You may be having eye issues, but you explain to a doctor who's not an optician. So, yeah, that first and foremost.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is unique about your product?
What's unique about
Please note down the questions to save time.
So what's unique about our product?
Let's have all questions from the judges.
First of all,
hey, please note down that question. You can respond once. Do we have other questions or comments?
Yeah. Thank you, Tim. I'm failing to come to terms with the fact that me, who has been seeing my doctor physically, will now begin interacting with him on video or audio without seeing him. I want you to convince me that because I mean, we must see how to help people to adapt to change.
Okay, yes, I understand. So to convince you is very simple. First of all, your doctor maybe probably live in Mbara, right? You have traveled, you have gone to Kampala, you have some business meeting, right? And then you get an issue regarding your health, but you need to talk to your doctor. But it's a 5-hour drive from Kampala to Mbara. Of course, you're not going to travel that. You can't travel that much because you have a health condition. What's the simplest solution? Either you can call him on phone, basically the way you do it manually, or you can talk to him via our application. First call him over the phone. You may be experiencing some symptoms. You're not sure exactly what it is. You're not sure. It may be headache. As Africans, I may set gun by pan, but I'm not certain because I have a major chronic disease that have to constantly be kept updated about it. So I can at least put these symptoms into the system. Then at least before I get to call my doctor, at least I have some sort of awareness of what is actually happening.
Because what I'm trying to come up with, even when you have not given me your app, yes, I'll use my phone, I call doctor, I say, I have got headache. I want you to create a difference between what I've been using and what you're trying to come up with.
Yeah, so sir, about that, let me give you a scenario. Have you ever went to a hospital, like physically, to meet a specific person, and they tell you that person has an emergency, is away? So by that time, you can call your doctor by phone, the professional doctor you know. You call the doctor, but the doctor may be busy, the doctor may not be able to pick up. So you need to find an alternative. Where will you get that alternative? So you have to go to the system. This system, it allows, like, we verify doctors. So when you go to the system, all doctors that are on the system, you can see, oh, actually this is also a verified doctor. You can find a specific doctor for your specific problem. Accordingly, because you may rely on your personal doctor, then your personal doctor may have a certain problem. So you won't be able to contact him. So here you have another alternative. Thank you.
So we know, lastly, we know that diagnosis is more than what you say. Because when you look at the person, you will know the problem before even the person says it. So how do you cater for that in your app? Do you have a point where this person will meet with that doctor, or it is not
Yeah,
there?
it is.
It's there.
It's like, if it's like with the AI triage, it will check your urgency level. Then if you need to see a doctor or consult, it will help you find if you don't have. Then you can make bookings and schedule, such that if it's to meet, you'll get to see, okay, in a case that you don't have that doctor, you'll have to make a booking with him, such that you do that meeting in your time of convenience.
For time, to save time, first of all, when it's recommending you doctors, you cannot be in Kampala and it recommends to your doctor in Mbara. The application accesses your location, then it gives you the nearest doctor to you. So if your situation needs a physical visit to see a doctor physically, you talk to the doctor via the chat, and then you can plan on how to visit. on how to see that doctor physically, because it's closer to you than your doctor in Imbara if you're in Kampala.
Okay, how will we get to know about your product?
First of all, the most common way, because first of all, this is technology. We are targeting ads. I personally have registered like 4 websites from Instagram ads, but mostly people use TikTok. You can create a TikTok account. That's one thing for patients specifically. TikTok accounts, then ads specifically as a general. Then for doctors, because it's very hard for a doctor to find such a platform and just join like that, they can't. We are planning on using doctor referral networks. For example, if I reach out to a doctor in our facilities here, and I manage to convince him of how helpful this system can be to him, if I manage to get him on board, then he can do the same for other doctors as well, who are in other regions. Okay. So that's how we get the verified doctors on board.
Okay. Thank you. Well done to Health Connect. Okay, let's have the next team, which is organic fertilizers. And that is the third last team.
Green organic. Green organic.
Yes, I'm alone. Thank you very much. I bring to you Green Master Bio-Organic Fertilizer. It is an organic fertilizer as well as a pesticide, free from inorganic pollutants. According to Uganda Bureau of Statistics, 70% of Ugandan's population depend on agriculture. Yet, majority of farmers are unable to purchase the inorganic fertilizers and pesticides. And also with using inorganic fertilizers and pesticides, there is decline in soil fertility, limited, and there is also long-term soil degradation. And also as well, inorganic fertilizers affect our health as humans. The better solution to this is the Green Master Bio-Organic Fertilizer. It is a liquid bio-organic fertilizer. It is used in liquid, it is in liquid form. It is anorganic. It is basically made from natural materials. As you can see, urine composes of NPK, nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus. It is composed of neem extract. This one acts as a pest controller. Garlic and chili, they are repellents, and ginger also is a disease suppression. And then it also has, we also mix ash. Ash has minerals like calcium, magnesium, and the benefits of using this organic fertilizer: it improves plant growth, repels common pests, enhances soil health, and reduces the need for chemical fertilizer and pesticides. Our customer persona, basically, I met a farmer in Chitobe as we were doing field. Her plants had turned like the color, they are lacking nutrients. Doing weeding. So I had to advise her that the issue is not weeding, but the chemicals. It is because he could not afford the inorganic chemicals, and yet also the soil was depreciating. So after diagnosing and showing him that the plants are ill because of lack of potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen, that is why the plants are losing, they are degrading. So after a long conversation with her, she accepted to take one of my products and applied it. The reason why he decided to take mine, it was basically affordable, locally available materials that I use, and it is easy to apply. It is in liquid form. You can see as well it has instructions on the branding. Our estimated cost per liter, the liter that is there, 1,000 mils, we use raw materials. These are locally sourced, the rabbit tree, neem oil, ginger, and other materials, and it is always roughly 2,800. The labor that we use, skilled labor in mixing, collecting the urine, that is the amount. The packaging, you can see the bottle, and the transportation plus marketing. So we are making we use roughly 8,000 shillings to make a bottle of the Green Master Organic Fertilizer. Our revenue streams, we are basically making more profits in direct sales. You reach out to a farmer, directly explain to him, and we are selling a bottle from a range of at least 8,000 shillings to 10,000 Ugandan shillings. We're also selling out to farmers in groups like cooperatives. You can, for example, like the Ankole Farmers Association, Ramihembe Gente, these associations, they buy in bulk, and then they also supply to their farmers in those circles. We also supply to the agro distributor sellers. We were interacting with most of them in the field, and they were willing to embrace the rabbit urine fertilizer in case I go further, because we shared contacts, in case I go further with registering with the government. We also do some integrated, we rear the rabbits and also make the fertilizer. So we are earning both ways. Our customer feedback, the lady we supplied the fertilizer some days back, he has improved growth. There is improved growth, crop growth, yields increased, the pest reduced, he had white flies and aphids. And our sales, we are looking to do direct sales to farmers, demonstration farms, because we normally get these farmers in demonstration farms, not at like public places. Our next steps, we want to scale up and increase our production. We want to continue branding. We have issues with certification with the government. And lastly, our team composition. I'm the team lead. I have an agriculture student who is basically on research and development. We have a business student responsible for marketing. There is also a student responsible for the designs and graphics. We have a student, a researcher. He's at MOOC. He's doing much in bioorganic fertilizers and pesticides. Together with our doctor, he's our mentor and guides us. His experience in plant pathology and crop. He's a crop expert. Thank you very much.
Yes.
That's too right. You write first. I forgot your name, sir. But arithmetically, what is 8,000 minus 8,000?
8,000 minus 8,000, which is 0. But since you are new in the market, you have to begin at a slow pace. In most cases, you give someone a product to test, and then you refer to, because these are farmers, you can refer to another farmer because it is working. And the reason why we give free, because we are sure of our product.
It's okay. Gentlemen, on the issue of business, surely, where is it marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue? Is it? Those who still remember the economics. Zero profit is dangerous in business. In fact, you have convinced me very well. I was but when I saw your costing, I said, is this man making money? Profits are supposed to be, you were supposed to cost your business, and you know the margin of your profit from the beginning. You don't need to actually, when you have already convinced your farmers that they have a better product, even when you reduce it to 7,000, they will not even buy. So on the issue of marketability, there is a problem. I would request, it is a very good business model. I would request that from the beginning, know your profit.
How do you plan to cover operational costs?
Sure. No, because you are not a donor, you cannot donate.
You are guided by our mentors. At some extent,
you see, even when
market, you don't.
I may be your judge now, today. It does not mean I hold it all, have it all, no. But use your conscience and see, much as my mentor, my lecturer is telling me this, but is it real? Are you making profit? Because we want you, after the university, go and make money outside. But when you start making zero money when you are still in the university, when they actually, the business has not begun. I saw the way you had convinced me when visiting practically, but you make zero profit? I'm disappointed.
Maybe he could tell us, how do you plan to cover the costs of production, operational costs, administrative costs?
Where are you getting money?
Like we are a team, we have our mentor. And then for, like I said, the rabbit, we, in Red Cross up there is a rabbit farm, so that's where we gather our, it's hard, like I'm not doing it alone. We are a team, so we gather the rabbit, we have the rabbit and the rabbit children. So, plus, because in most cases it is somehow high because we are being on a small scale. But basically, that's what we do. We have the rabbits, collect the urine, and then the plant extract. These things are local lab, but in most cases you find free of charge. Like okay, people don't take it to be as important as we take it. You find that in most cases they are free of charge. You just pick new. Someone tells you can't pick new from where you get it.
So now, I think I can extract something from your presentation right now. Much as you said 8,000, from what you have just said, some things you are getting free of charge, but you're just costing in terms for the purpose of presentation. Okay? Otherwise, like he says, there must be a profit.
And I just wish also to know, I mean, what acreage, what space, what, you know, what does this one, so that you convince me, and how is it applied? Yeah, you see, when you are presenting, my heart was just, yes, I had just gotten a Messiah.
The local farmers you work with, small-scale farmers, we have the details in the bottom. Yeah. So we even specify and we
are... just tell us, because you're an expert.
We specify because not all plants require the same amount. This, as I say, that it is
you sample.
Liquid.
Give us a sample. And say if there are tomatoes, in a 20-liter jerry can, I need 300 mils, period. So that we know you're telling us what you know.
Okay, like vegetables, tomatoes, cabbage. It is 70 mils in a 20-liter jerry can of water. Yes. And then for banana, coffee, tea, 150 mils in a 20-liter jerry can. And then the pines and the eucalyptus trees, it is 150 mils in a 20-liter jerry can. And it also has the frequency, like when do you apply it and after. For example, the vegetables, after 14 days of establishment, then you can apply it. The banana and coffee, after 14 days, 3 sprays every wet season and dry season. Then for the eucalyptus plants, every 6 months.
Yes.
So and who are your competitors?
Our competitors, as I said, are inorganic. People.
Who are those ones?
Well, for example, I can give an example of an industry. It's called Nicola Chemicals. And they are producing almost everything. Though theirs is always inorganic, and that's what.
Please go and work on profit.
Well done, well done. You have a customer here?
You just killed my heart.
Please don't miss the money before you leave. Okay, let's have the next team. Haki Jui, yeah? Haki Justice.
Haki Justice.
Oh, the low guys.
Yeah. Haki Justice.
Yeah, so good afternoon.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Mazi Comfort, and I'm here to showcase the Haki Justice platform we have been working on. Now, as you all know, or some of you may not know, that Uganda has over 198,000 pending cases in backlog. That means those cases have spent over 2+ years in pipeline waiting to be serviced. And this is part of the problem, but it is not the major problem we are solving. We have over 5,000+ lawyers and advocates, but these people face a number of reasons, and those are the reasons as to why those cases are still piled up. Now, in Uganda, we have over 31+ local dialects, and these go on in cases. We get refugee cases, and these have to be worked on, and the system is not sufficient enough. And then we have the resources where they do their research. These resources are fragmented, and as of this year, June, lawyers have been called upon to go paperless. The judiciary is going paperless, and that is where we come in. That is where we come in, solve their problems. They're introducing the ICMIS, so we are also coming in to help with the filing. So, who is our user? Who is our persona? Who is our user? Who is our persona? We are looking at a millennial junior lawyer, or even a working lawyer in 30 to 50 years. And these people already use WhatsApp to share their resources. These people already use WhatsApp to share their cases, and we are trying to give them a platform that is specifically for legal use, that is specifically for law. And when we went for market research, we found out they are facing the problems. They pay about 2K for 20K for translation, pay 20K for transcription, and then
they have to go to the physical libraries to do this research, which takes time and delays the process. So what are our revenue streams? We are offering 3 tiers. We are offering the scholar because this was at first a project to help students at LODC and LLOB, and it is free, though they get watermarked PDFs for our own marketing. And then we offer the AccuPro, which is for the lawyers, for the senior lawyers, and this is priced at $25, which is estimated at $93,000. And then with the mentors we had this week, we have come up with the enterprise, where it is custom according to the number of seats you want, let's say 5 lawyers or 10. And what are production costs? Right now, the one-time costs are data ingestion, because we need to collect this data and then feed it to our AI system so that it helps the lawyers. And then we have field marketing. This is recurring as we get our users. And then our monthly recurrence is $5.5, which is approximately 20K. So meaning we can really break even easily once we launch. And what did we get? What did we get from the feedback from the customers? And here we have the linguistic magic moment. These people, they have said they really face these problems. Mostly lawyers that work on refugee cases, they face the problem of language. And then we are providing court-ready PDFs. And there is always, since they are going for the ECMIS, they will be required to file these PDFs. So we help them format that. And our roadmap is straightforward. Right now, we are looking at launching to the High Court and going into the advocates in the buildings in Imbara. This is our team, and as we are building a legal AI for the future of Uganda. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's have questions from judges.
Mine is just something very small. Is the case backlog due to the inefficiency of the lawyers or the judges or magistrates?
For now, since our customers are the lawyers, okay. Yeah, they said it is part. It is not entirely, but it is part.
So the existing alternatives?
Physical libraries really, and the generic words, ChatGPT and the available AIs which have been trained on the data that is specifically UK and US, meaning they don't cite really the African and the local information silos.
So you're the only ones doing that? Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, can I ask,
yes?
Do you plan to get a lawyer on the team?
We have a lawyer on our team.
Ah, okay.
Because they had said 1 minute.
Yeah, because that's important.
Yeah, we have.
All right, thank you. All the best. They should not be ceremonial. Let them be part of the development. Yeah.
She has left with the UI adjusted.
Okay. All right, let's have the last team, Karabo Health Products. Chelsea and your team. Who is Chelsea?
Chelsea is having cold feet.
Chelsea.
Is he rehearsing?
Karabo Health Products. You have 5 minutes. Please come and present. Keisha, let's have the slide up. You have 5 minutes.
My name is Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
I'm all right. My name is Mzaura Charles from Fambai Track, Stroke Medicine at Shumro campus. And I'm here to represent Karawa Health Products as a team leader. Talk on the concept which was initiated by Karawa team. We found that, let me talk on a problem statement. We found that type 2 diabetes is increasing in Uganda due to poor diet, lack of exercise, and late diagnosis. Then we worked on our concept and we found that we came out with 2 products, and they are working on pancreas. The pancreas, the research and science say the person suffer with diabetes type 2 had consumed a lot of fats and sugars. They weakened beta cells of the pancreas, and the pancreas, it is no longer producing insulin to hit blood glucose. When it hits blood glucose, body cells, they gain energy, stop the food we have eaten, me and you, to strengthen our immune system, and you find that you are very strong. So sometimes the body cannot use insulin properly produced by the pancreas because the pancreas is weak, is dormant. It was weakened by sugars and fats. Then our solution on that problem, we found that the 2 items we have, type 2D, 3 solution, and Nitroactive, they have good compounds like genamic acid and alkaloid. They activate beta cells of the pancreas. Then the pancreas is able to release insulin every day 3 times, after breakfast, after lunch, after supper. From there, as the product is working on beta cells, it is releasing fats, toxins, plus dead body cells. Then from there, there will be regeneration of new cells in the body start coming in its normal situation. And we found that the person with diabetes uses 4 things in 3 months. 2 things for 1 month, and other 2 things for 2 months. Those are 90 days. After 3 months, the blood glucose levels, they stabilize. And we give our clients clear counseling and guideline that when you consume fats and sugars again, the blood glucose levels, they shoot up because the pancreas, it was weakened by sugars and fats the person of diabetes had consumed in some years back. Then, because those things, 4 things, they work on type 2. They work on a patient who is on tabs. Then the person who has been in injection like 3 or 4, it needs between 7 months and 10 months the blood glucose levels stabilize. Once the blood glucose levels stabilize, that's all. The person will live longer with no any problem. And we have already discovered that in our customers, because we tried to monitor them since 2022 up to now. In 1 month, for the cost of production, we need 1,197,000 to work on the product, which can cover 5 people, 5 patients. Then in a year we need 14,364,000 Uganda shillings to work on.
Time is up. Thank you. Let's have questions from the judges.
Karabo, thank you so much for the presentation. I will begin with the presentation is good, it is health, it touches on someone, but me, I'm looking at the business perspective. I don't know how much will be this one, because I can see, according to your last statement, you're going to use 1 million to treat 5 people.
Yes.
How much money? The affordability of the product is one. How much will this be? How much will one need to get treated?
640,000 Uganda shillings.
600?
Yes. In 3 months.
In 3 months.
And they pay at once. When they take 2 products, after they have seen that, they say, we can go pay school fees, we have to buy other 2 things later. So we said no now, after we have witnessed everything there, in monitoring our clients that we have, because their blood glucose levels stabilize, and we said now, a person come, we must give the package of 4. Where there is a challenge, maybe on the people on the insulin artificial injection, because they need more than 4 things. But we are giving, after 4 things, we are giving each thing at 50,000 Uganda shillings. We reduced like that.
Kalabo, the idea is good, and even the practical part, I think you know it better. But me as a business person, I will not see anything that I'm going to invest in and get out. That's my view. Other judges can give their opinion.
As someone pitching, in summary, what is the problem?
The problem is solving the disease, which is chronic.
You're giving us a solution. What is the problem?
The problem is type 2 diabetes.
Yes. How big is it? Where is the problem?
It is in our community, because people are the ones who are suffering.
I mean, I want to see the statistics and how big is the problem in your presentation that you're trying to solve.
Okay, for example, 2.2% of Ugandans, they have diabetes and they live with it. Then it's almost like at the age of 2079, people they live with diabetes, almost 61% are not diagnosed.
Okay, that's what I want to see first, because we want to know what the problem is that you're trying to solve in your
Then 7% of the people are in our communities. And also, they don't have money. They are not aware that they have the challenge of diabetes type 2 or type 1. They are just there confused.
Okay. Good, as long as you have that statement, as long as you have your problem statement clearly laid out, because that should be the starting point for you to convince me that you're coming up with a solution to address the problem. But your solution is good. Thank you.
Maybe Karabo, lastly, much as I'm not in the line of you, because it's not a business in my view. a business to take up. I would not take up it myself. But because of your science background, you can take up to actually help people survive. Think about on the issue of branding.
Branding?
Yes, the congestion of this. Now I'm talking about, much as we are going to sell it, can we see the few ones to look at it, and it is, much as the drug is not supposed to be attractive, but when the things are too small, when you go into branding with the, is it DN what? Those
NDA.
Authority, I know they will talk about this.
Yes.
The congestion of the wording and all that. It should not be congested.
And what are the alternatives we have on the market now?
There is a Jena Herbals Uganda. They have DM, and it is packed in a small tin. Then there is in our pharmacies, drug shops, and the clinics, dispensaries, there is metformin and other brands.
And what makes this one different?
It stabilizes blood glucose levels in a few months, and all the symptoms of diabetes, they are nowhere to be seen. The person lives when he's able to perform his activities every day.
Okay. If we have no other questions, Mr. Erastus, it looks like you have a question or comment.
This man's presentation became a bit very technical in a way, but somehow, like somebody said, I should be compelled to buy this item, this product, by knowing what, I mean, you were talking about the pancreas, you're talking about anything, but when I look at this, I don't even see it anywhere. Maybe the medical field does not allow you to describe what this does.
It is written there, sir. It has here.
It's not visible.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
So
is
this
here.
is different from this? Eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
This one activates beta cells of the pancreas, and this nutractive, it is working on, it helps body cells to sense insulin. It is like the way how you feel you are hungry and you need to eat. Also the body cells, they need they need to have a desire for insulin to be active. When they receive insulin, that's when they are active, stop the food we have eaten, and it turns it into calories that strengthen our immune system. Then we are able to live, to walk, to perform all the activities. We live longer.
There is something I wanted, much as Miss Timekeeper, allow me. Mr. Kalabo, if it is possible, and your team, I don't know whether it is complete, must be this amount of?
There is a third one, actually.
Yes, only this amount. I mean in terms of
Quantity.
treatment and quantity.
Yes.
So that we look at the time of how best we can reduce this to our patients. We don't become too much scientific and fail to look at the issue of money. Because you are not Jesus, that you are going just to look at treating people and they get treated, and for you, you go hungry in your pocket. So I'm looking at, if at all, these are how many grams? This is how many
almost
grams?
400 grams. 400
grams. Can we look at, if it is possible, if the treatment can also be at 200 or 100 grams, and we pack in that way, if at all it works with your science, so that we look at the science and we look at what? At money at the same time, Mr. Kalab.
I tried on it, and it failed to respond, to give me results on the side of the patient.
You have
and
research,
you find that, yes, you find that the person can pay money and is not seeing anything. Even if, assuming that the person has paid like 30,000 Uganda shillings on one thing, it will not, a half of this thing, like it will not work. Then from there, now, the big problem I have is lack of capital, because even if now, like 1,000 people, they ask for this product, I don't have.
But
because
will they even ask for it? because they don't have money. The drug is very expensive. You see, when we are looking at what happened in the during COVID time, the price was high, and later on it a bit stabilized. And then what I'm looking at is affordability, gentlemen. And look at, much as we are helping people to get treated, can we also have something in our pocket?
I'm answering you, sir. When I make it affordable, I will not afford to manage collecting herbs of it, because it takes 2 months the herbs to get dry.
Then if we want to make money, we shall look for an alternative. If we are to make money.
Yes.
If our target is not only to help people get healed, and is both, because it must be both. I must be a doctor, put on a clinical coat, but at the same time I go with bread at my home.
Yes.
I submit.
I worked on it.
Okay, thank you so
and
much.
I failed to manage.
As to why we come for these boot camps is to improve on the knowledge we have already. So, Mr. Charles, I think, and that's why we invite people who are experts in different things. He's a business person, so okay, now we are going to excuse our judges. I think, Dr. Manasseh, we are standing not even at lunch. Should we? What do we do? Okay, so we need to do this very quickly. We are giving you a few minutes. They have to go to the other room, the meeting room. Dr. Manasseh, I invite you to take over awarding certificates and the speeches. Can you also clap for me? Okay.
Dear CEOs, thank you for the persistence you have exhibited. I want in a special way to thank the teams that have participated in the pitch. I was not sure that Haki would be present, that I finally saw Haki come. I was not sure of what Haki is trying to innovate until they stood here to present. And I'm happy for all this output so far. I note that we are having innovators across board in the legal sector. We are having innovators in the ICT field, blended with other sectors. We are having innovators in agriculture. We are having innovators in research and other different areas. And I believe having that cross-cutting experience is testimony that these boot camps are promoting entrepreneurship. I also noticed that as teams from the pitches we have had, we have not yet thoroughly gone deeper to inquire with our target customer. And I believe this is going to be one of the outcomes from the mentors, from the judges. Particularly, these end user surveys will be important. In our next step, let's closely look into that. We have tentatively now a list of mentors assigned to each of the teams. I only need now to double check with each of the mentor to accept to work with the team. And once that is done, you will get the names read out to you, shared with you. I would like now to take this moment to invite our chief guest to take this honor to award the certificates, because everybody in this house now is a winner. Everybody in the house is a winner, and with that spirit, I would want to request that we have the moment to award the certificates. The media team, please guide us on how we should stand. And then I should request Nuriat, maybe you come again, so that you read out and you invite the members to have a handshake and a certificate with the chief guest and the dean of students. How do we stand? So where do they come through here? Or okay.
They're passing here? Okay. All right. We are starting with Ahimbisiwe Regan. Ahimbisiwe Regan.
So be reading the next one to come.
Then Aijuka Nevis. Ahurira Miracle. Aijuka Nevis. Miracle, you're passing here. Miracle. Ainembaba's Christy. Christine Ainembabazi. Okay. Alobo Faith. Arinda Betty. Asasira Billy. To Mohammed Everest. As Everest comes, let's have Ayebare Pamela. Ayebare Pamela.
Your Everest.
Bernard Awor.
You have made it to this point.
Awori. Bernard. Let's have Raymond Budei. Okay.
Well done.
Okay. As we have Bukenya Kelvin. Raymond Kelvin, followed by Amanya Joromino.
You are Calvin.
Amanya Joromino. Okay. Joronimo. Oh, okay.
The hardest name in the house.
Konyoko Joel.
In the house. Yes. Well done.
Konyoko Joel. After Joel, let's have Chomhanji Imelda. Do we have Imelda here? Ruburwa Eric. Followed by Man's Comfort.
Him and Miracle. Yes, Eric.
Okay, Man's
Well
Comfort.
done. Thank you.
The tallest innovator.
In the house, eh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maweje John Bosco. Do we have Maweje John Bosco here? Okay.
You are comforting.
Emmanuel Chris. Emmanuel Chris.
Ready.
Okay, Mary Gloria Murunji. Followed by Mwanguzi Rambil. Mwanguzi Rambil.
Yes.
Then Naburia Shadia.
Rambil, okay.
Rambil.
You have been active, thank you.
Shadia.
Yes.
Irene Nacho.
Shadia. Mary is active, huh? Well
It's
done.
an active team. Nacho Irene, followed by Nahawe Apofia.
She missed on the list of release.
Nahawe Apofia.
Narrowly.
You're supposed to be handed over.
She's the first girl. It's okay, it's okay. No
Yeah,
worry.
Nakalema Mariam. Followed by Natumanya Bonus. Mariam, Natumanya Bonus, Natuijuka Drake,
Thank you for being present.
Nyamwija Austin, Semwanga Moses. Hey, where are these guys? Dickens Tugume.
Moses is coming. Someone's coming.
Moses is coming. Tugume Dickens, where are you? Okay. Then Tuonjirwe Enoch.
Support the team more.
Tuonjirwe
Let the
Enoch.
big guns relax and you talk. Yeah.
Prudence, oh, these are mentors. Prudence.
Dickens.
Dr. Ah. Has everyone received the certificate? If you have not, please.
You continue.
You did? Okay.
Continue.
Oh, Reni Vakashaba, Dr. Reni Vakashaba.
Ah,
Can
my
we
man.
clap for him?
Ah, you in particular. Come.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
The giraffe on the team.
Dr. Kimimbi Semanase,
Even
can you please
myself.
come and hand over?
Hand over now, I'm the one here. Hand over. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Dr. Sarah Navajwa.
Oh, Sarah.
Until she's here, let's keep clapping.
So she comes in style. Come here in the center. Thank you.
Okay. And
Well done.
myself.
Should have gone through. Oh, Noriat Nambogo. Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Kamganga Francis, not here. Kababito Mariam. Okay. Akampura Sarah.
Well done, Miriam.
Those are the only ones. I think some people are missing. Keisha?
Where's Keisha?
She's here.
So, can I propose that they pose for a photo and then the certificates will be picked on Monday?
Yes, yes. Please come.
So
and
those who
pose
have
for a
missed,
photo. We are going to
Keisha,
invite
take
Keisha
note.
out.
Those who have missed Keisha, take note. We are having a photo show and they will pick them on Monday. Or you receive them by courier. So come here to the center. And hand over to him to give it to you.
Show that, no, not in her name. Not in her name. So it can face the other side.
It can face the other side, yeah.
We are live. Okay. And the next person. Is there any other person? Okay.
Well done. Sorry about the mishap. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Doctor.
So the next item on the agenda is to the next item on the agenda is to listen to the judges. The judges are not yet back. So as we wait for the judges, I will request that our chief guest retreats and relaxes, because his remarks are last. His remarks are last. But I want to congratulate all team members, and I want to assure you that the journey you are on should now be more intentional. I'm aware that you are also doubling as students, and you may be having other responsibilities, but this is the time to decide and allocate time to this endeavor. Remember, as your innovation grows, you also grow with it. It's not like a CV. For the CV, you must work for years, and then you become someone. But here you are a CEO right from the word go, and the scale of your sales determines the scale of your position. So we should not lose sight despite the pressures that we go through. Secondly, since we are in the university ecosystem, I would like to know how many of us here are still in first year? First years, you are the luckiest. So in other words, you are the ones who are going to build the MUST entrepreneurship ecosystem. Please become friends to UCoBS. We are having an entrepreneurship center. We hope by September it will be opened. And its purpose is to support entrepreneurs. We are going to have their workstations. So you do no longer need to go and pay rent in town that you are doing business. You will have a workstation there with all the internet facility there, and you grow your business from there, and you leave the entrepreneurship center when you are already a commercially viable venture. That's the reason why we have constructed this facility. So as you are still around, try to think of how you will be utilizing it. Initially, because the entrepreneurship center is not fully operationalized within the MUST ecosystem, we expect some of you to come and give voluntary services. Please, if you feel you can volunteer there in any form, even if you are not sure of that form, please come for a discussion and we see how we can work closely with you. Relatedly, this is just news breaking. We are now trying to work closely with NSSF so that we bring the high innovator model to be implemented within MUST. So that means as you are living here, try to think of how you can align yourself with high innovator criteria of engagement. This information is readily available on the internet, and we can start a conversation together within the UCoBS framework. All this is to create hope that we need to bring to life our innovations. Beyond the Entrepreneurship Center, we still have within our ecosystem CITT. CITT is meant to support us grow our prototypes. Okay? So those who are still prototyping are not yet sure of their product designs, please also try to reach out to CITT. It's unfortunate we don't have them here today because they are engaged with FAST on the other end, but they should have been with us here today. So please, as much as possible, let us also utilize CITT. Those who have reached the higher end of commercialization but need clinical trials, currently we have MUST Holdings. It's looking for you. I want to believe that you are already incorporated. So try to engage MUST Holdings and see how you are going to partner together and you get the support of the university in pushing your innovations to market. That opportunity also exists. If you are not sure of how you are going to engage with MUST Holdings, UCoBS is willing to join you in the engagement and support you together with the MUST Holdings. So ladies and gentlemen, these innovations we have here need to come to life. And we have currently a relevant framework to bring this to life. And therefore, let us work together to see it a reality. I want to stop at this and now hand over to Nuriat to engage with the judges and they give us their feedback.
Okay, we clap for Dr. Manasseh. All right, thank you so much, Dr. Manasseh. Thank you so much, Dr. Manasseh. Now our judges are back. The moment of truth is here. But before they tell us who the winners are, let us not forget that we are all winners. However, there is always the best. We have all taken part in this. and at least we have learned something. So from our judges, we will request that one of you can give us maybe remarks like comments, the general advice to our innovators from what you saw, especially in terms of presentations and the products that they presented. What advice, what comments can you give in general? Then from there, we can have still one of you to announce the winners. Okay, who's doing that?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, the programmer, for this opportunity and for organizing this. We need to take the opportunity on my behalf and on behalf of the team to thank you guys for participating. And as she said, we are all winners. You may not win here, but definitely you know you believe in your project. Yeah? Winning here may not mean that you are the best all over, but we are considering very many things. As you know, we are considering the practicability of the project. Yes? Like you remember when I asked the question and say, if you are given $3,000 today, in 1 year, will you give us profits? We're also considering that. So that if you are given money, for example, can you make profits within a short time and the business takes off? We are considering that. The practicability part of the project. The quickness. How fast can you begin the business? We are also looking at the profitability of the business. If someone has begun a business, is it profitable? Yeah? So there were different parameters, but among them, there are those ones that I have mentioned. And also the issue of marketability. Because you know, with any business, every heart of the business relies on marketing. Whether you like it or not, you may be having the best product, but reaching up to people and people knowing your product is the best is an issue. Take that one as very serious. Every heart of every business lies on marketing. Of course, marketing includes advertisement, sales, and all that. So if you find that your product has no value for marketing and you are going to be in your sitting room and you know it yourself, then the issue of profit, you forget about it. But we thank you so much for participating, and compared to where we have always been judges, on several occasions I've always been a judge with Madame Nuriat and these other guys, your projects are more viable. You really deserve a round of applause. Because in one way or the other, there were so many questions that were prompting you to, you know, people are pushing you as if there might not be much, but if you are observant in your head, you may easily grasp something that is going to take you a mileage. That is why I am bringing the issue of the marketability and all that. We have seen doctors, you qualify as a doctor, you qualify as what? But if you go outside, are you going to be roundering everywhere in the government hospital? Can you have knowledge of starting your own clinic? Can you manage it anyway? Can you even sell it? Or you will put a clinic in a rebel corner, you are an expertise, you are a very good physician, but people will not come in your what? In your clinic. And you are not making money. You are all putting on those coats, but someone is having much more money than you have. The issue of marketing your service and your product is very important. With all the very many words, I wish to invite my colleague, who is going to have a verdict, who is going to give marks that we all agreed. But as I said, once again, everyone is a winner. You must believe in yourself.
what we have judged here may not be, is not final, I may say. Madam Charity, please.
Thank you so much. Yes, my name is Charity Ndugura, and my role is simple, to announce the winner. Thank you so much for participating in this. Thank you so much for participating, and you all have wonderful ideas. And please don't stop here. Even if you're not the best, you're still the best in your area. So don't let your idea die. And as he said, I don't want to give a speech. You have to be customer oriented. I am a certified projects manager, and we look so much at what does the client want. So when you're designing your medicine, who are your clients and can they afford your product? Should be the major goal or the aim. So second runners up. What we shall do, Dr. Manas, sorry I did not communicate this. Can we have a list of honor and yourself to stand there to take photos with the winning teams? Since we are not handing over the envelopes now.
But they need that recognition of the photo.
Yes.
So you will announce them, they'll come, take the picture, go back. It's like that and that.
Yes. So we are all winners, but we must get the overall winner. So the second runners up. This is Alvera Natural Organic Capsule. Can we have them take a picture?
Yeah. Can they come here, please? You can come with your product to display.
Let's be fast, please.
The capsules, the organic, the natural organic capsules.
Aloe vera natural organic capsules.
You can take the bitterness, so we can enjoy it.
We'll enjoy the natural product.
So we'll take some pictures.
Charity, you get it, that picture?
Charity, that's it.
For gender balance.
Yeah. Gender balance. Just smile, smile.
Thank you so much.
You can pass it. Thank you.
Let's have the first runners up. And this is none other than avocado oil.
You can display it in the picture.
We have reasons to eat more avocado.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll hand over to the MC.
Thank you. So you will be receiving the guidelines for receiving the award. The award is standard. It is 500K that will be given. I hope it was announced earlier.
Yeah, we announced it.
Yeah, 500,000 per team. But it will require you to interact with the mentor so that we have a clear roadmap that will lead you through the next 6 months. So we need to support you in that specific area of the first 6 months, what you want to do. So we need clear milestones. So we are going to send out a communication to the winning teams, and please respond to that communication, and so that by end of next week, this has been processed and availed to you. Otherwise, congratulations. I have to take this honor to invite our chief guest. In the history of the boot camps, this is the first time we are having the Dean of Students to be with us. And I've come to learn that our Dean of Students, who is the chief guest today, is just around 2 months in office. Soon making 2 months. So you can see the newness. The newness of the products is the newness of our chief guest. And therefore he comes with a lot of experience from out there and he brings it to us. Something good about him also that I like to pair with him is that he's a CPA. So he's a certified public accountant. So he knows business. He knows business, it's not a secret. So please, it's my honor to invite you to address us.
Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Doctor, for inviting me. The protocol is established. Our judges, the organizers of this event, the participants, the innovators. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I want to take this honor to introduce myself. My name is Ambrose Mudisha. He was here at MAST in 2001. Up to, you count 3 years now, you know the time I moved away. Yes, so I am happy to be back now as a Dean of Students. Before that, I was dealing with people like you. Because, Doctor, I want to tell you that my line of work was on Uganda Women Entrepreneurs, Enterprise Uganda, and we had a week where we were engaging innovators, but in this time, to support them to keep records. You did that on day 3, did you? Some financial analysis. Yes. Yeah, okay. You were doing it basically. So that's what we were also helping them. So what you did on day 3 is what we were, my unit was helping those people. Peanut butter, just the way you are. The innovation is all of you. And I believe if you want to benchmark and see how best can I improve my product, you go to Private Sector Foundation, Uganda. You also get some level of benchmarking and see how best can I improve mine. All right? Once you have gone beyond this phase, after you have been mentored, first be mentored for the 6 months, all right? And see how your product will be after that. And we believe that with the population of this country getting into the 50 million people, you'll have your money, all right? Yeah, so allow me also tell you what I have observed from my own perspective. 1, when you identified the problem, you should identify this problem from the business perspective. Whether you are a scientist or whatever, you have used your expertise, your power as a scientist to identify that a certain group is struggling, right, of people. Or an organization like now we have the legal people who presented on legal, on case backlog. They are struggling. How best can I shorten the time, right? If it is that, the case backlog. But as I identify that problem, what is the cost implication? You might identify the problem with a higher cost that you will never recover. So can that make business? No. And we are glad, we thank you, Doctor and team, for bringing the industry. This gentleman here, you remember the student of ours who passed on from the border accident? Yes. He had identified a talent in him. Remember that student had done a diploma, a certificate, and was doing a diploma, not so? Yes. Yeah, he was the one giving him the job. Can we clap for him? So it shows that now, having shared your, can I say your idea now, your progress, because all these that you have been presented here have been shared somewhere on social media. Someone can see and say, I need to support this. Like my good people of avocado oil, right? My friend from diabetes, right? They have also, Madam was indicating from the Faculty of Business. How do you differentiate it from others? Make sure you understand product differentiation. And don't overpack it. Create some name, some logo, and you move with it. Once they have already gone beyond the stage of mentorship, I believe, Doctor, maybe you advise them. They go and register their logos, their trademarks. That is where we should be. Because at the end of the day, we are looking at making what? Money. Other students will come with ideas that are similar to yours and may not have how to sell them, but they will use your logo or trademark. All right? Yeah, and there are rules. I am happy Erastus is here, he's a businessman. Then also we have our colleague from the wine industry. And then our experts, Dr. Manasseh and the others, approach them on how best can I move my product. I wouldn't want to mention names of the people I've engaged, but there is some lady who started with a peanut butter product from Moobs. Peanut butter. She mobilized and started with a few bottles. Then she's from Lila. Few bottles, but now she has a big factory in Bujuku around Wakiso. Other students. So, and this is where we are now, not so? Yeah, so I want to thank you, and I want to make sure that you should ensure the bottom line is money. Whether you make big things and you are helping everyone, you are not Jesus Christ. You are an entrepreneur. Look here. Youth employability through experiential. You are at least now on skilling. You are not yet. You are not yet into experiential learning. You will if you collaborate with other industry leaders, right? Then technology transfer. So, but what I'm interested in is employability. You can design a product and its trademark that can employ you and many others. So I want to thank you for those, and I want to continue congratulating people who have won. All of you are very good from my own judgment. All of you, okay? So go ahead and enhance your products so that they are able to move from must and they go to the community to solve problems. Not so? Remember, our thing is university as a facilitator for what? Solutions. And you have already identified the what? The problem. But you want that as you identify that problem, you should be able to earn from that problem. Okay? Earning meaning money. Not either money to the university or money to you, or to you both. The university, the project, and to you as well. So I want to thank you so much for listening. And I take this honor to, is there anything, sir, that you would like to? Yeah. Oh, yes. I want to take this honor to request Nuriat to invite, to give us more housekeeping announcements. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Let's give him another big hand clap for his pieces of advice that he has. I've also picked a lot, sir. Thank you so much for the advice that you have given us. I think, can we have a representative from your side? Yes, I know it's not right. Dr. Manasseh, allow me invite one of the participants to also give us some remarks, what they learned. It's not allowed to speak after the chief guest, but please allow me break that. Yeah. So any volunteer? Mariam, you want to? Okay, since she put up her hand first. Okay, there is a link that has been sent on our group. Please fill it. It's a post survey. Okay, we can have a lady and a gentleman. It's okay. Mariam first.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Nuriat. I'm Nakalema Mariam, a student of BBA in my year 3. I have learned a lot, but what catched my eyes was customer persona. I'm a marketing student though, but I had not given much attention to knowing who is my customer, and so after knowing him or her, what channels do I use? Yeah. Then the other thing, this thing, I heard that it was announced, but honestly in the business faculty, we never get to know about these advertisements. I don't know if there is any other business student around, or I'm the only. From Amanya, from a friend, not even any advert, he just told me we shall be having something. Actually, my mind was telling me, should you go or not, because I was not seeing any advert. He just told me by word of mouth, and he continued to just tell me. Even when I would tell my friends, you know, they called me for something, they asked me, what is it? I'm like, I'm not so sure, but they have said it is for innovators. At first, I thought it would be like a boot camp, and then we shall come with our products, selling them. No, I thought they would be selling products, and people are like, but sometimes we come with products and people don't buy. We thought it is these boot camps of, I had no clear information.
You can explain that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So you liked the boot camp?
A lot.
Okay,
A lot.
thank you. Maybe to respond to that, this is a level 2 boot camp, so there was no that announcement. We worked with innovation hubs. CITT, Farm Biotrack, Camtech, FCI, they are the people who recommended to us. Our team lead actually wrote to them, asking them to recommend the type of people we would work with in this workshop. People who have products, because by the time you have a product, usually you're working from somewhere. So they are the ones who sent you to us. And well done to them. I think most of you are here on recommendation from a hub, from a faculty, from wherever you have been working from. So Mariam, now that you have a product, we are thinking you will be attached somewhere, and then we can always, for level 2, we can always get in touch with you. But of course, we are going to continue working with you, especially through the mentors. Thank you. Then the male representative. Remember, you're speaking on behalf of everyone. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Asashira Billy. I'm part of Gent Organic Insecticide, and I'm so glad for this opportunity. I bless the Lord for this day, and thank you so much for this boot camp. Dr. Sarah, Dr. Rennie, Dr. Manasseh, to mention but a few, and all other people. We've really been impacted. Personally, have grown in my mindset. Entrepreneur. I was exposed to that place of sales, and I'm no longer intimidated, I can say. Yes. And I congratulate the runners-up, the people who have managed to top, but I thank everyone for participating, and I encourage us to take up the mentorship that's going to be offered. We thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you. Let's clap for them again. One word from me as we prepare to go for lunch. Every person you see, even someone seated next to you, has money that belongs to you. But it depends on how you get that money out of them. How you convince them, but also what are you selling to me so that I can pull out that money and give it to you. Are we together? So let's get the money that belongs to us in a good way from the people around us first, and then we can stretch to other people as well. As long as we know who our persona is. I wish you all the best. And I would like to take this opportunity to request the mentors to stand up. We give them a very big hand clap. Dr. Manasseh. Our admin support team, you can sit. Keisha, please stand up. And then the media team, you have made our event live. And now I can say comfortably that we can walk out and have lunch, starting with our chief guest and the judges, and Dr. Manasseh and the mentors. Then we can follow them. Thank you.